Shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites, the GMS Colorado chapter. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises unto
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash.
All right, we'd like to give double honors, praises and honor to the elders. All right, double honors to the elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel and rule well.
That's right.
We would like to also extend a shalom to all the Akim and Yahawah, as well as the brothers who the speckled bird prophecy applies to. To you brothers, we say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
We're gonna do what we do. Brother, would you give me Job 15 and 35? We're just gonna get into some of the evil doing to Esau, man.
It's Job chapter 15.
Would you grab Deuteronomy 19?
You said 15 and 35?
Brother.
I started 34.
All right, that works.
Job 15 and 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit.
And that's what you have going on in the world right now, man. Especially as Esau Edom's kingdom descends and falls into basically nothingness, man. All right. These false churches and these false prophets that have been teaching you that Cesare is the Lord of all things, and the angels are gonna come down here and give you a hug and whatnot. That's not the way that this is gonna go, man. All right, the Most High is coming back with great vengeance. All that trickery that's been going on, the evil, just the wickedness in general that Esau Edom has been perverting into the world from the beginning of time to now. You about to pay for it all, man.
Sure.
Go ahead, brother.
Job 13 and 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
That's right.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
That's right, man. All right, you got these false preachers out here pushing the message that, the kingdom of heaven is coming for everybody, man. Okay, that's not the case. All right, the kingdom of heaven is going to be solely for the Israelites who had suffered at the hand of the wicked and the other heathens who have basically taken on to Esau and drinking that cup with them, man. All right, there's going to be great judgment in the earth for these things that have been done. You got another set, brother?
No.
You got that Deuteronomy, brother? Grab me Psalms 55.
You said 19, 18?
Yeah, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 19 and 18. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, if the witness be a false witness and have testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you.
And basically what this is getting at, man, is that false witness that Esau continues to bear against the not only the Hebrew Israelites, but just Jake in general, man. All right? Basically, and Esau's bearing false witness against us, man. Okay, that's why they're saying that our content is no good for the children. That we can't teach the things that we teach on a mainstream level. The fact that this truth is getting out is getting to Esau, so they're going to continue to bear false witness onto brothers, even until putting you to death, man.
But it's cool for them to put homosexuality in everything that these kids watch.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly. To make all these things acceptable, which are not acceptable unto the Most High. You got there's more on it, but go ahead, brother.
This yours on hold.
Okay, come.
Verse 20. And those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more any such evil among you.
That's right. So when the Most High comes back to set this place in order, we won't have to deal with that anymore. But until we get to that point, man, we're not unwise to the devices of the devil. We see what's going on.
We have to suffer.
We have to suffer through this thing, but we're not gonna stop teaching this truth, or fail in the faith that the Most High is gonna set this place right, man.
Because at the end of the day, we know that this is a punishment, man.
Right.
The only reason we're in this situation is for our disobedience to the Most High.
And this brother was saying something earlier, just as the spirit, because me and this brother, right before we was coming to get you, he was kind of just discussing how he was like, man, it's just hard to even enjoy this place, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's like the brother has a hard time, just cracking a smile, because this place sucks. And this is our punishment. We got to deal with this shit, man. All right? But it is coming to an end.
I got you.
Go ahead, brother. We appreciate you.
You just want to read 20? That's what was in there? 55 and 20?
Yeah, bro.
What book was that?
Grab me
Yeah, I got you.
This is Psalms. I started 19. Psalms 55 and 19. The Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not the Most High. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Shit, want to keep me? I keep reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
The word.
Go ahead and break it down, brother. What you did read, and then go ahead and read on.
So the thing is, Esau has broken every covenant that he has made, beginning with the so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, man. Every treaty that he's made, he's broken that, man.
That's
and
right.
then and not only us, he's broken it with. Look at all the other nations that he makes treaties with, and he breaks them, man.
Right. Even his own kin now.
He's not a man of his word, man. You see? And it tells you right here in verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Oh yeah, we're out here to look for this. Oh yeah, we have these programs for so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're gonna take care of you, this and that and the other.
Right.
Then he puts a Planned Parenthood in your neighborhood. Then he puts liquor stores and gun stores in your neighborhood.
Right.
Then he give you bullshit entertainment.
Right.
But he's supposed to be for you, man.
And you get caught up in the up in this system.
Put drugs in your neighborhood.
Right.
But he's supposed to be for you. You see, this damn devil, he's the devil, man.
Right. Sets the man against the man, the woman against the
Yep.
vice, and all those things.
All that shit is set up for us to be destroyed, man. You see? But like the brother said earlier, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know exactly what this devil is trying to do. We know this devil is out to destroy us, man. We know that this man is not he's not for us, man. You see? He has never been for us. He will never be for us.
No.
All this shit, all this trust that you put in this man is for naught. This man is your damn enemy, man.
Right. As the Israelites of old that put their trust in Egypt, man. That put their trust in Pharaoh.
Yep.
Look where it got them. You know what I mean?
I'll grab that. Yeah, go ahead, brother. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi,
That's right.
that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
That's right.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
That's right. And it is the confusion of Jake, man.
Come.
Because you got Jacob out here still in that same spirit of loving their master. There's even some Jakes out here now that'll break out into a little rage because Esau can't go to the kingdom. This is, I mean, we reach, right. This is beyond silly, man. It's reaching a point of madness, man. All right, that's like ultimate Stockholm syndrome. While you have the men of the truth, the men that are pushing this word in truth and sincerity, the elect of Israel, are out here, you know, Lord willing, we be a part of that number, are out here pushing this message and putting their livelihood on the line. You know, brothers out here, I got Job 24:9. But out here putting their life on the line, their livelihood, their freedom. You know, anything can happen out here, man. These people, they despise this word. And Jacob, most importantly, man, they ain't trying to hear it. They be the first ones that's ready to act the nigga up here when they do come around. You ready, or do you got that for me?
Revelation 12:10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
Come. That's right, man. So, hey, Esau, you could do whatever you want to do, man. You could play this game however you want to play it. The end all be all. Would you just read it one more time for me, brother?
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of his brethren, of our brethren, is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
So Esau, Edom, all the accusatory things that you've put, labels that you've put onto the men of the Lord, and most important, also the house of Israel, okay, from the Judites to the Levites to the northern kingdom and everybody in between, you're gonna be judged for that, okay? All of your false accusatory, trying to make brothers the new face of this and that, all right? And all we doing is out here preaching the good news, man.
This is going back. What you said, read that one more time, bro. That last part you read.
Which accused them before our God day and night.
Accused of our brethren. So this is Psalms chapter 50 and 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. You see? Talking about, because Esau's brother is Jacob.
Right.
We're his brother, man.
We are your brother.
You see? But he'll go and put all this shit before us, all this wickedness to cause us to go off. Then he'll go to the Lord and say, what? Look, they eating pork, they commit adultery, they smoking weed, they doing drugs, they selling drugs.
Right.
You see, they blaspheme on that. They believe in Allah. They don't believe in you. That's what this damn devil is doing,
That's
man.
what's happening to
You
our
see?
people, man.
That's what
For
this
real.
devil is doing, man. Yeah, Job 9:24 for you.
Con.
Job not.
Hit that.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
That's right. And that, you know, we've hit that scripture multiple times, but that's Esau.
It's a classic, man. That's a
staple.
Right.
Man.
That's a staple, man. You can't run from that shit. Because the reality of it is, hey, brother, do you own and operate anything in this
Not a
country?
damn thing.
Brother, do you get to make any important decisions in this country? I know I don't.
Nope.
And and neither do any of the other his Israelites, man.
I got to accept to land back
even
off
them Israelites that's in so-called power positions, they're put there so they can be a face. So when shit go down, they can be the ones to take the blame for it.
Right. From
see?
Being the
Yep.
you're still getting
Scapegoat.
They call
accused,
it a
man.
figurehead or a
It's a scapegoat.
Right. Did you have one, brother? What did you say?
I just had a quick step to land back off of what the brother was saying about Esau forgetting the covenant, man.
Con, go ahead.
This is Amos 1:9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant.
Con, go ahead and break it down, brother.
Yeah, they're just basically going into the fact that when Jake was brought low, man, you forgot that brotherly covenant, man, and you took advantage, man.
Con, go ahead, brother. Con. And that's the truth, man.
This is Psalms. Going back to Psalms 50. Hey, it's a lot in Psalms, man.
Oh yeah.
Psalms 55. Going back to Psalms 55. Was it 50? Psalms 50 and 17. No. Oh, Psalms 50 and 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Meaning what, man? When the Babylonians came in, you had Esau right there on the sideline, helping these damn Babylonians to catch the Israelites, man.
That's right.
You see, they burnt the temple. When the Babylonians sacked Jerusalem, Esau was in there burning the temple, man. He has always been against us. That's the spirit, bro. It's going to be exactly what I'm about to get into.
Con. Hey, man, that's the way it should be, Lord willing.
2 Timothy
Yeah.
2 and 3.
And then, brother, this is also one of the, I'm just kind of going through these crimes, these evil doings of Esau. Grab me Job 24 and not 24, but 24 and Salah.
3 and 3.
Yeah, 3 and 3, brother. Salah.
Come.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Unless you already got that.
I already got that.
Okay, Con, grab that
This
for
is
me.
Job 24, verse 9. They pluck the fatherless from the breast and take a pledge of the poor.
Speaking on, just hit the next one.
They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheath from the hungry.
And I'm not saying, that this is the case for every Jake, man, but this is happening to our people, man. All right, they remove the father from the household. This is the game plan I'm just getting at, really, of how Jacob comes up in America and in Babylon. So then there's no structure. You know what I'm saying? Your father's gone. They remove you, and then you could just wander out in the world and act a nigga, man.
Read that one more time.
Which verse?
Sin and shame.
24 and 9. Yeah.
By sin and shame. Because in all actuality, that's all our people. Because the shame is they don't know who they are. They don't.
Which we read.
Yep.
That's ultimate
They
shame.
don't know that they're Israelites. They have no power. They have no understanding of who their power is. So they are walking around in shame, living as the Gentiles, man.
Right.
Living as the heathen, eating
That's
abominable foods.
Right.
Worshiping false idols.
Right.
All manner of wickedness, man. And that's to their shame, because Esau knows exactly who we are, man. And he puts this wickedness in front of us to have us go off against the Most High, man.
That's right.
It's all set up by design, man. This shit ain't happened by coincidence, man. This shit is strategically set up by this damn devil, man.
Con.
You know?
Go ahead and read that one more time, brother.
They pluck the fatherless from the breast and take a pledge of the poor. They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheath from the hungry.
It's ultimate shame, man.
And being naked, man, that's a shame, man. You don't want nobody to see you naked. That's why, say if you're in the bathroom, somebody walk in, the first thing you do is cover up.
Right.
You see? It's a shame to be naked. And now people are out here naked because they don't have the covering of Yahawashi, man. You see, and it's a shame to be in that state. We was once in that state, man.
Come.
Every brother in this truth preaching the word of Yahawashi, we was once in that naked state, man. I had just being a nigga, man.
Right, because we could be anywhere. I mean, on a Sunday, you know, we could be down over here at Hooters fucking around watching football, or, you know, we'd be up at the park doing whatever, or being like some of these niggas who are just looking to get high and shit. But the Most High had to, you know, he gave us that grace to come out here and try to push this word. So we grateful for that.
That's that mercy, man.
Yeah, this is also
having mercy on us, man, to allow us to even be able to do this work, man.
Just to try and make our hands, you know, because at one point, like the brother said, we was all indulged in some sort of wickedness, man. We was all partaking in some sort of bullshit.
Yup.
Man, it's a good thing to come out here and suffer for the Most High, man.
Yeah, I got you right.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High.
And that really is twofold, man.
That
goes for all the 2/3 and all of these Edomites and heathen, man. Okay, they're all following in that light.
Yep, that's that do as thou wilt spirit,
right,
man.
They do as thou wilt.
These people
spirit.
really think they can just walk around and do what the fuck they want to do.
Without
especially
catching no
Israelites. Because the thing is, only you Israelites is upon the covenants, man. You the only ones who are given the law, statutes, and commandments, so that the punishment is going to come down harder upon you.
On you, yeah.
Esau was already going to be destroyed, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you Israelites going to catch that hell even worse because you're going against your power, man.
Right. And that's why, you know, and it always goes to show, man, like Malcolm has always said, at least to me, and I know he still says it, it's just that there's always been the righteous few and there's always been the wicked majority, man.
Yo, it's always going to be like that.
And because it's like that, that's why, you know, the elders are constantly saying they're going to leap over some of these heathen to get at you 2/3.
Because y'all the worst, man.
Come.
Because this is for you.
You know, exactly.
That's why the Most High said if he would have sent us to the heathen, they would have repented long ago, man.
Right.
If he was Yahawashi said if he would have sent us to Sodom and Gomorrah would still be standing. But he sent us to you damn niggas. Y'all ain't gonna take heed, man. That's how hard-headed and rebellious you damn jakes are, man.
For real, man. You know, send us unto the house of Israel. And first and foremost, you know, nobody scoffs like y'all niggas.
Y'all niggas, this shit ridiculous.
Nobody scoffs like y'all.
And that's what offends me the most, cause we out here to preach this word unto our people, and they the ones who coming up against it the hardest, man.
Yeah. We've had, you know, brothers from the Northern Kingdom absolutely flex. Judites too. I've seen it happen, man.
Northern and Southern Kingdom.
Just absolutely be in
out of the south.
Right. Go ahead, brother.
This is Amos 3:2. You only have I known of the families of the earth.
Start at 1, bro.
Start at 1, nah.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's right. He said. So did he say that he was going to punish the heathen? I mean, he is essentially, but for what? What's he? Only knows who though?
He only knows the Israelites.
So we're the only ones that can break that covenant.
You only have I known of the families of the earth.
So what?
Meaning we were the only ones that got the law,
man. About to catch judgment. Oh, nigga.
The Most High, man.
He is, bro.
Hey, if that bus would have hit him, that would have been, hey, okay, nigga, you want to walk and see this damn big ass bus coming?
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, man, we were the only ones given that covenant. We were the only ones put up under that covenant, man, in the wilderness, man. The thing is, that's what, in that scripture, it breaks down everything in just those 2 verses, man.
Right.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. You that I bought, the whole family that I bought up out of the land of Egypt. That only happened to the Israelites.
It only applies to one nation.
That's what I'm saying. It don't happen to
It didn't happen to everybody. These heathen weren't involved in the Exodus from Egypt, man. All right.
They won't be involved in this one.
And exactly because then you know, you get a lot of these not to get way off of what we on, but you get these New Testament niggas that want to be like, oh well, you know, he changed that in the New Testament with the grafted in concepts, man.
And the only reason you say that is because you want to cancel out the New Testament, the Old Testament,
right?
Man.
You want it to be done away with. which Yahawashi himself says in the New Testament.
But it's in the Old Testament. I got a set right here, but that's not the same.
If you got
this
it.
is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord, thy power, the Lord, thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people, man.
So if you do away, but then you go to this New Testament niggas that want to do away with that. But what Yahawashi say? And what's it? That's in John, isn't it? John. Is it John 17?
And like the brother said, if the Most High going to punish the Israelites for their iniquity, he damn sure going to punish the heathen, man. But he said he's going to start at his household first, man.
And the Most High tells you he's not going to give his glory to another. So if he does that, that makes him a liar, man. That's what you heathens say when you say that the Gentiles are grafted in. All these heathen nations are grafted in. You're basically calling the Most High a liar.
Right. Which the Most High don't lie, man.
You know, and he don't change.
He don't change either. His yea is always yea. His nay is always nay.
And you heathen are nay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You ass out.
What else you got,
we grab me Psalms 58 and 3, and then brother, we give me Exodus 34 and 24.
Psalm 58 3.
Yeah.
Psalm chapter 58. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Psalms 58 and 1.
That's cool.
Do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart you work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
That's right. That's right.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's right.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent, and they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken unto the voices of charmers. Charmer never so wisely. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. We're charming, but they don't want to hear it, man. We're telling you exactly what the Most High has to say.
Exactly.
But you don't want to hear it.
They would rather go in the way of the heathen, man. All right?
They want us to prophesy sweet things.
And how speaking on how the wicked go astray from the womb, speaking lies, man. You know, there's been proof of that, man. Like we always say, the little white bitch, or these Edomites over here. Who's the first person who probably who's the first person that ever offered you a cigarette? Was it Jake?
Well, hey, Jake taught the heathen their wickedness, man.
But that's what I'm getting. That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying is, where did these wicked things come from, man? Who is this wicked snake charmer that Jake just loved to dance for? They love to do this jig for, man. You know, Esau Edom, and there's no that shame is starting to cover them, which is a blessing to see and watch. You know, we witnessing beautiful times, most definitely, because these Edomites are being brought low, man.
Yeah, and at the time, you guys were wiser than Daniel, man.
Right. And their shame is starting to cover them. And whereas you know, it was shameful for us to be out here naked like we read before, you know, that shame is being lifted off of us. So it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Oh, you can get this.
Because you got brothers coming from different ends of the earth, man, from Germany, you know, to China, or to the Philippines. Brother, appreciate that. But you got this process taking place now on a worldwide. This message is being broadcasted in different languages. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers saying it all over Europe, in the eastern hemisphere to the west, man. From this side of from sea to signing sea, man.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
Just like the brother was saying, man, we was walking in our shame at one point in time, but the thing is, the script is flipping, man. The tables are turning, and it tells you right here in Jeremiah 49 and 10, I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, he shall not be able to hide himself, his seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So you Edomites are being put on the forefront, man.
Right.
You see? And there's nothing you can do. All your fucking dirt is being put on the table, laid out for the world to see, man.
And it's painful.
Yep.
We know it's a shameful process.
And the reason, and that's the reason you're taking our pages down, you're taking our videos down, you're banning brothers.
Right.
You see? That's because we're exposing your punk ass through the spirit of power, Yahawashi, just like the prophecy said would happen. Right. We ain't doing nothing of our own. This is the Most High doing this,
and
man.
These things are they can't hide from this no more. Esau used to be able, like we were saying, they would cast that little song over the world, playing that little tune, and everybody danced to it. But now they're not feeling that vibe no more. Esau's lies is uncovered, and he's in trouble.
All these nations fed up, man.
Right. They fed up, man. Absolutely fed up. You go ahead, brother, and then you can drop that one.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
The spirit of his mouth, man.
And the brightness of his coming.
Man, hey.
That's a beautiful set.
Just to hammer the point home. The Most High is going to destroy you wicked ass Edomites, man.
Yep.
And you heathen who dance to this tune, including the 2/3, you are going with it.
Yep.
Okay,
And the
so
thing is,
exactly.
this prophecy playing out right
That's
now,
right.
man.
If you love this place, you want to cleave onto this place. This place is gonna exit, and you going with it. All right, it's gonna be utter. What the brother likes to say, this bitch gonna be laid flat,
Yup.
and that's a reality.
From the east to the west.
So you could be, however it happens, your ass will be dust with Babylon. Okay,
You can get a thermonuclear warhead. You can get a biochemical warhead. It's the same.
whatever.
It's the ICBM, man.
Hey man, some of you niggas better pray the Most High get rid of you before then. Shit.
This
if
is
you gonna go.
It's a lot. This is
Most High keep you alive that whole time just to fry your ass.
Yep.
That would be some shit.
Yup.
Oh man.
So the most I don't like your ass, man.
Yeah, for real. He's not dealing with you at all. If that's what happened to you.
This is
That's terrible.
Exodus 34 and 24. For I will cast out the nations before thee and enlarge thy borders. Neither shall any man desire thy land when thou shalt go up to appear before the Lord thy power, thence in the year. Thrice in the year. Thrice in a year.
That's that Exodus, brother?
Yeah,
Yeah.
34 and 24.
That's when we was going to get the land, or going to be in the land.
Con.
And the Most High cast out all our enemies, the Canaanites, the Jebusites, the Hivites, you know what I'm saying?
That's
all
a-
those, they
that's a
cast all
big
them out.
again, man.
Yup. And that's gonna happen once again, man.
Con.
All them fucking heathens that's in our land right now, dwelling in our